AAA said more than 50 million people are traveling, many of them flying and taking trains. Our Lorenzo Hall joins me now to tell us just how you stay safe out there. So,
yeah, Bruce, we reached out to a transportation expert and former high-ranking TSA official to get some insight on what you can expect at the airport. Now, Steve Karoly is the executive vice president at K2 Screening Group. He let us in on some of the steps airports are taking right now to keep this holiday travel season running smoothly and safely.
It probably would be more challenging if the volumes were where the volumes were a year ago. Having that reduction in volume helps with that social distancing.
TSA teams and airport staff are trying to keep passengers safe and healthy. The usual safety measures like picking up an ID to check feel less feasible given the pandemic, so many procedures have required some adjustments.
The TSA who looks at your ID and your boarding pass, they used to take them, right, and physically look at those items. Now they don't do that anymore. They show the transportation security officer those items, or they use technology to actually view those items.
Steve Karoly says at the airport this time around, you can expect to see everyone wearing masks through security and throughout your flight. Plus, clear social distancing markers and sanitizing stations everywhere.
The first thing you come to is a plexiglass location where an officer is behind the plexiglass.
He says some of the most exciting changes people can expect are still on the horizon.
Biometrics is coming around and coming around a little bit quicker. You'll see TSA has used a technology called CAT, Credentialing Authentication Technology. And what that is a device that takes your ID, either a passport or a license, and you insert it into the machine. You don't necessarily have to have a transportation security officer there. I'll even add robotics, even though there may not be robotics at a checkpoint, but robotics within an airport. So for example, it's just the idea of being able to go through a security checkpoint without having anybody, a second party, if you will, engage you in that security check.
And here's some more advice. Karoly recommends reaching out to your airline before your flight. Get your questions answered if you still have concerns about what you can expect on your trip.